Okay, so it's two things I want to talk about. One, this is the second time that I went in a store and a salesperson has, I want to say, racially profiled me. I don't know if that's the right term, but like, let me just tell you the story. So like, when I first was able to go outside, like right after quarantine, the Illinois malls were still closed. So I went to South Lake Mall, which is in Maryville, Indiana. So I'm walking around, and you know, I'm the type of person where when I go out like to the mall, I go out to shop. I'm looking for certain things, like I'm ready to shop. Ain't no window shopping unless y'all don't got what I want. So I go into this store called, I think it's called Trade something. I don't know, Trade something. I never even seen the store before, but I know I wanted some sandals because I know it was about to get hot outside. So I'm looking at the sandals and stuff, and I picked up like the Steve Madden sandals, and I'm looking at the Birkenstocks because I always wanted a pair of Birkenstocks, but I just never really went and got none. So I'm basically trying to decide which ones do I want, the Steve Madden ones, the Birkenstock, or both. So as I'm looking at them, the salesperson come over there. She's a lady, and she goes, oh, okay. So she's like, you know, what brings you in? I'm like, nothing. I'm just trying to really decide which shoes I want, which I was. So I'm like basically in my decision making. Hold on, y'all, I need some lotion. I can't do this no more. My hands feel terrible. So I'm basically trying to decide what I want. So she makes a comment to me saying like this is what, like, I don't know why she felt like I couldn't afford the Birkenstocks, but her comment was, well, when you decide on when you decide on the Birkenstocks, we have a lot of nice colors and things in. So I'm thinking to myself, like, decide on them, lady. Like, how much do Birkenstocks cost? I know Birkenstocks can't cost that much in this little raggedy ass store. So I said, thinking to myself, decide on them. Or when I'm ready to, basically when I'm ready to buy them, come back here and buy them. Like, today ain't my day to buy them because I'm looking at Steve Madden's and not really the Birkenstock. So when she said that, I kind of felt some kind of way, like, what? So I sit down, and I still haven't, like, asked her the price of the Birkenstock. Because, like, the way I shop is, if I like something, I just buy it. And if I can't buy it at that one moment in time, when I come back, and if I want it, I want to make sure I have enough money to buy that if I decide that I want it. Like, that's how I always shop. Like, I rarely window shop. Like, when I go to the mall, I go to the mall to shop. When I go to the store, I go to the store to shop. So I sit down. So I'm still really trying to decide, because I'm like, I've never put my foot in the Birkenstocks. I don't know how they look on my feet. You know, these Steve Maddens, they look nice too, you know, whatever. So now the male salesperson comes over there, and he goes, hey, you know, what were you looking at? I'm like, you know, if those Birkenstocks, do you have them in white? Like, I just didn't want the same color like everybody had. Like, I want a different color. So he's like, yeah, we got them in white. So I said, okay, let me see them in white. Because I don't know what size I am. Again, Birkenstocks come in Italian sizes, so I don't even know what size I am. So he like, well, what size are you in, you know, are you in women? So I told him like an 8. So he said, well, let me go see what I got. So when he went and came back, he had the white ones, and then I think he had like a green pair, maybe. I wanted the green pair. He didn't have those in stock, so he brought me the white pair. The first ones he put on me, they didn't fit. All right, so now we basically trying to figure out what size do I wear in these shoes. So he bought the next highest one, and I could fit them, which was in a white. However, they only had the one display of the white ones or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I get the white ones. I said, what other color you got them in? Because now at this point, I like the way these shoes look, and I like the way the Steve Madden shoes look on my feet. So I'm gonna buy like all of them. All right, so he bring back like a nude pair, like a beige nude pair. I put my feet in those, and those were okay. So I said, well, I guess I'll take both pair of them and the Steve Madden, because I liked all of them. Now, the sales lady, when she see that I'm buying shoes, now she want to come over there and talk to me. Hey, so you decided on getting the Birkenstocks, and so trying to spark up a conversation. So what kind of work do you do? Honey, don't talk to me. I didn't say that to her because I'm not going to be rude to her. But honey, don't talk to me because you see that I'm buying 2 and 3 pairs of shoes, and they not cheap shoes. Birkenstocks were like $100, which to me, I didn't have to, I don't think, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but I didn't have, they wasn't like $700 or $800, $10,000, $5,000, they are $100. I mean, to me, I like shoes, so I just pay whatever the amount of the cost of the shoes. I just buy them. I don't know how to say it. I mean, I don't like luxury stuff because I won't pay too much for stuff unless I really like it and maybe a special edition or something like that. But like, I don't go out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get some $800 gym shoes. No, but I just buy what I like. I don't know how to say it, as long as it's within my budget. So Birkenstocks are within my budget. They only $100, and for me, that's not very expensive. So now she's like, oh, what kind of work do you do? Now she's trying to spark up a conversation. Honey, get out of my face. I'm not trying to talk to you because over there, you said I couldn't afford Birkenstocks. But guess who about to get this commission? Him, with 2 pairs of Birkenstocks and a pair of Steve Maddens. So now, after that situation, I was like, okay, whatever. I bought my shoes, I left. Okay, that was a couple weeks ago. Yesterday, I went into Kohl's. I've been trying to get into Kohl's for the last couple of weeks because I like getting my, like, I'm not gonna say costume jewelry, but I kind of like getting my costume jewelry from Kohl's. And so at this point, it was time for me to get some costume jewelry. I hadn't went accessory shopping in a while. I either like going to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Kohl's to get jewelry because they always have okay quality jewelry and it don't really tarnish as quick for me. So I already had in my mind how much I was gonna spend at Kohl's. Like, I need a new watch, I need new earrings, I need new bracelets, I need new necklace, which I bought. I got this this necklace, if you can see it from there. I got this these bracelets, and then I got these earrings. So like, I want to say it's costume jewelry, but it's sterling silver jewelry. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'm looking at watches and Kohl's. So the lady come over there, she said, oh, I said, yeah, I was looking for a watch or whatever. Now I already got mad how much I want to spend, but at the end of the day, if I try something on and I like it, I will spend more money. All right, so I'm trying to just figure out what watch I want, and she's like, oh, she said the watches are 20% off. I said, okay, cool. So now at this point, I'm just trying on watches. So I asked her, like, are these the only watches that you have available, or do you have any more available? She said, oh, we have watches over there. We got Boulevards over there, but they're really expensive. I mean, those are really expensive. So am I mad? Like, your expensive might not be my expensive. So when a salesperson say that to me, I feel like it's kind of like degrade. Like, yo, those are really expensive. Like, how do you know what's expensive? $200 for a watch might not be expensive to me. You don't know what's expensive to me. So when she said that, kind of looked at her like, what? I'm like, well, where they at? Let me look. Because again, I'm trying to figure out what I want to buy. Like, I don't, it's like, I just like what I like. So if it's a $300 watch, if it's a $30 watch, if it's I'm not going to buy a $4,000 or $5,000 watch. Like, I ain't about to buy that. But I just pay money for what I like. Okay, so I'm going over there. I'm trying on the Boulevards. Now, I already have a holding like 2 or 3 watches over there because I'm trying to make my mind up. So I'm trying on the Boulevards. They were expensive. They were like $400 or $500, $600. So I, in my mind, didn't want to spend that much on a watch, but they still wasn't as expensive as I thought she was gonna say, because we are in Kohl's. They can't have no $8,000 watch up in here. It's got to be between $200 and before $1,000, I would think. In Kohl's, like, they not really like a high-end store. All right, so I'm trying them on, and you know, she's helping me because she see I'm not flinching at these prices. Oh, how much is that? $450. Oh, how much is that one? $600. Like, I wasn't flinching. It was just like, oh, okay, let me try that one out. Oh, okay, let me try that one. Because at this point, I'm just trying to see how it looks on my wrist. I don't really, like, if I wanted to buy it, I could have bought it if it looked right pretty on my wrist. But I wasn't impressed with the Boulevard watches after I tried them on. So I went back to the other watches that looked just as nice for a fraction of the cost. So I ended up buying like some cheaper watches. But this is what I'm trying to say. Comment in the comments below if that bothers you when a salesperson kind of make it seem like you don't got enough money to get this corner over here. Stay over here in this corner. Don't go over there in that corner because that corner is too expensive. Don't go over there in that section where them shoes at because them shoes is like, I don't think as a salesperson you should be like that. I think as a salesperson you should guide me anywhere I want to go. Unless I tell you directly, hey, I only want to spend $100. Hey, I only want to spend $10. Hey, I want to spend less than $500. Then that's a difference. Then you know, well, she's trying to spend less than $500. She can't go over there because them is $1,000 and up. Let me tell you that. Don't assume that don't assume that I can't like afford those things, because I have never said that I couldn't, you know? So I don't know what it is. Like, after I got done buying my watch, I spent like $250 in Kohl's on accessories. Just accessories. No clothes. Just accessories. So earrings, watches, bracelets, rings, necklaces. Like, it's just my accessory shopping. I like wearing accessories. So, and I don't want it to break on me. I don't want it to tarnish on me. So beauty supply accessories, they break within a day, they tarnish, whatever. So I just go up to the next level and buy accessories, which is not beauty supply, but maybe Kohl's, Macy's, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So anyway, after I left her and I started shopping everywhere, now she's out here, oh, you got a lot of good things, blah, 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 blah. You know, and it was just like, ugh, you know, like, I just didn't even want to talk to her no more. I was just like, ew, whatever. So anyway, that's what's bothering me. The next thing that's bothering me, y'all, 50 Cent was in an interview with, 50 Cent is a rapper, if nobody knows. 50 Cent is a rapper, and he's also a producer, co-producer of this show that comes on Stars named Power. 50 Cent, he's a rapper. He was in an interview with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has some kind of podcast show where he interviews like celebrities or whatever. So during the interview, 50 Cent said that he don't understand why black women get mad because he don't want to date other black women. He don't understand that. He said he don't want to date nobody that look like girls from his hood that he been seeing all his life. He said he's at this point in his career that he want to date exotic women. Exotic women. So in my mind, what does exotic mean? Because I heard guys say that I have an exotic look to me, especially when I had this curly hair in and I flip it over this way and I got like some nice clothes on. They say I look exotic, meaning like, I don't know what that means, but they say I have an exotic look to me. So when he says that, I'm thinking like exotic. I didn't know exotic came with a certain kind of color. I thought that exotic mean maybe the way you dress, maybe the way you wear your hair, maybe like lashes, maybe you got makeup on, you know, stuff like that, maybe the way your body is shaped. I didn't know it came with a certain amount of, you know, a certain color. But as he went on, I understood what he was saying. He was saying non-color women look exotic, and that he's used to seeing black women, and that's not who he's always. He don't want to be with nobody that he's just seen in the hood all his life. And he also went on to say that black women be angry at the fact that he don't want to be with a black woman, and he can't understand that because he feel like this is what's beautiful to him, something that he's never had before. He not saying black women aren't beautiful. He basically said that he want to be with something he's never had because he's rich. 50 Cent is rich. He been rich for a while now. So his thing is he don't want to be with somebody that's like he can get like easily, or like he been had all black women all his life. So I had to really dissect what he was saying, because at first I was saying, so he's saying, and he always say he also added that black women are angry, that they be angry at that. So at first I thought he was saying all black women are angry. But when I actually seen the interview, he was saying that black women be angry at that point. And we do. Us as black women do. When our black men get to a certain celebrity status or a certain level in their life, we do feel that way because we feel like it's a kick in our ass almost. Like, we are the women that raised you. 50 Cent was raised by a woman, I'm pretty sure. He was raised by a woman. Because he never talks about his dad. So I'm pretty sure he was raised by a woman. Even if he had a girlfriend that was with him during his time, his baby mama, whoever, we still was there for you. Then when you get to So now that you at a certain level, you want to turn your back on us and say, nah, I don't want y'all no more. I want this over here. I want the exotic women. That is kind of like a kick in your ass. Like, why we're not good enough to be at that celebrity level for you. And it's not just 50 Cent. It's a lot of black successful celebrity men that do not deal with black women when they get to a certain level. It has nothing to do, well, everybody has their own reason and why. A black man, you know, if you ask him why he only date white women, he gonna have a reason why. You know, I've never heard a black man say, oh, you know, I just fell in love with, but all your last 4 girlfriends was white. So it's just, I just fell in love with white women. No, it's because a certain kind of woman that you choose. You can't say that every woman has came to you that has been white. Men pick women. First of all, let's start there. A man picks the woman. So if you're not picking black women, you're only picking white women. All right, so a lot of people can't understand. Like he was saying, he don't understand why we get mad at that. Dear 50 Cent, this is why we get mad at that. We feel like we're the one that molded you as a young black entrepreneur. We're the one that was in your life when you were on your come up. Now that you're there, you want to turn your back on all black women and only date these kind? That's why we're mad. Because that's like a stab in our back. So it's not that we're mad that you're dating white women. You date who you fall in love with. We're mad because you're only dating white women. Like, I can't remember the last time I seen 50 Cent with a black woman other than Vivica Fox, and that was years ago, and that did not end great. Their relationship did not end great. After Vivica, I haven't seen 50 Cent with nobody black. Matter of fact, an Instagram model that used to live in Chicago, Nicole Nikki, whatever she was for, ex-girlfriend, we seen them on the gram once or twice. After that, we didn't see them no more on the gram. We didn't see her no more with 50 Cent. So he do have a certain type that he actually dates and keeps them around. The black women, that might be for a second, and then we don't see them no more. All right, so I'm kind of mad at that because, again, 50 Cent is not the first black celebrity, man celebrity that does that. Like, a lot of black men celebrity to do that. Comment in the box below and tell me how you feel about black men once they get to a certain level in their career. They only date white women, Hispanic women, anybody but black. Anybody but black women. That's who they date. Anybody but black men once they get to that level of celebrity in their life. Let me know how you feel about that. All right, I'm going into CVS, y'all. I'm here. CVS, I'm here. I didn't fool with you last week, but I'm here today. So I'm going in there to CVS, and I'm going to let you know what I got when I come out.